Hello traders. The title of the video is how to detect the corrective, the Elliott wave corrective phase using the moving average 50. Do you want to recognize the beginning of the corrective wave using the moving average 50? So as always, I have been going through the charts. As you can see, the list that I have here for S&P 500, and I come across this stock that we call AutoZone Incorporated Epic AZO or AZO, right? Alpha Zulu Oscar, belonging to the consumer cyclical specialty retail, all right? Azo. That's a beautiful name. Azo. All right. Azo sounds like a German. Azo. Okay, if you are German, let us know. Azo, the gates. All right. So, how to detect the corrective phase using the moving average 50? So, I've counted my wave without too much blah, blah, blah. If my information, because this is what we first sometimes see, I cannot see very much of what's going on here. So I'm just assuming that what I'm looking at is exactly what is happening here. Sometimes if you zoom into it, you'll be saying, oh, that's not exactly what is saying. So if what I'm seeing here is what is true, therefore I'll call all this move all the way up here a first wave with a little bit of question mark on it because this section here is not very clear. I will also say that first wave is subdivided into 5. I'll say first manual wave, second manual wave, horizontal, all right, third manual wave, all right, and fourth manual wave, horizontal, and the fifth manual wave. Now, if you can see the internal wave or zoom into this section, let me know what's going on here. But I can't do more than what I can see here, so I'm calling this first wave. As an Elliott wave trader, you will come across a situation where you have to work with what you can see. We are using our eyes without blinking, try to see what is happening, all right? That's my first way. Feel free to disagree with that or let me know what you think, all right? And then now this is my second wave. I'm on the monthly chart, by the way, as always, monthly chart. A second wave coming down here to retest the moving average 100. Look at that. Look at that beautiful moving average 100. Some people dislike moving averages. They say, oh, I don't want to touch the moving averages. Oh, it's too simple. Yeah, it's too simple because it's powerful, all right? Okay, so the second wave. And then a third wave. Is it? So that third wave also, if I'm looking carefully, first manual wave, second manual wave, third manual wave, fourth manual wave, and the fifth manual wave of the third manual wave, so divided into 5 manual wave. And now we have the fourth wave right there. And this fifth wave has been extended without any Elliott wave violation. So first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. So you may say, George, tell me more about the moving average 50. And George, where is the moving average 50? The moving average 50 is the orange line on my chart here. So in order to dictate, so you are counting when, right? And one of the things, which means at a glance, look at the chart straight away, especially on the monthly chart, You look at the chart after a trending phase, all right? Most of the corrective wave, not always, most of the corrective phase will bring the price below the moving at 50. Can you see that here? So it was trending nicely. Look at this, is quite strong bullish. It's stable, the moving average 20, stable, moving average 20, stable, moving average 20, and then boom, down below the moving average 50. Why is it doing that? So that's how we can use the moving average 50 to detect or to start thinking, that's what I'm saying, to start thinking that probably a corrective wave has started. So anytime I'm looking at the chart, the monthly chart like this, and I see this kind of move below the moving average 50, only after a trending phase like this, all right, I'll start thinking that probably this session here is part of a correction that has started. All right. You can see here, it did below it also, try to type 50. That's another corrective phase here. The second wave is a corrective phase, and it came below 50 here. Here it did not go below 50 because the fourth wave is usually shallow. But the trick and tips that I'm sharing with you today using the moving average 50 is that when you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then apply roll it down below the moving average 50, what should be the first thing coming to your mind is that probably the price action that brought the price below the moving average 50 after the trending move, after an impulse wave, or after a multi wave, probably that move is part of a correction. It's not the whole correction. It may be the whole correction. It may be only a portion of that corrective phase. Did you learn something today? So what the price doing? The price now, TSTW24 trader will be smiling because we don't want to share some information. Is that I said it before that when the moving at 50 is above the moving at 100, it means that the bullish momentum is in place. That we can ignore the ADS technical indicator and just use the moving at 50 and 100 to determine whether a bullish momentum is in place. You will also pay attention to the slope of the moving at 50 and 100 and the gap between the divergence, the angle between the moving at 50. Look at that. Look at how the angle was expanding between the 50 and the 100. It's telling us that the momentum, the bullish momentum, is increasing. As it's going up, the angle became wider and wider. And then as the price stayed nicely above the moving average 20, people were buying on the edge of the moving average 20, on the edge of the moving average 20, on the edge of the moving average 20, on the edge of the moving average 20. All right. Here it did below, it come back to 100 because a corrective phase is in place. All right. Here again, it did below. After staying above the 20, now it crashed below it. Now it's retesting again here. So whenever we see that price stay above the movement 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 way has been counted. A multi way, an impulse way was in place, and the price crashed back below the movement 50, try to retest the 100. All right. It will alert us that probably that move is a corrective way. That's how one can dictate, all right, the area where corrective phase using the moving at 50. I will tell you a little bit more because I say to trader, when it comes to moving averages, I have so many secrets. So sometimes in other cases, you will do something like this and then you bounce up like this. And then what you will do next, if it says sometimes you'll see the zigzag pattern, you come down. The first move forming the A part of the zigzag pattern, then you bounce up forming the B part of the zigzag pattern, and then bring it down again forming the C part of the zigzag pattern, and the C part of the zigzag pattern. We try to retest which moving average? The moving average 200. All right, now I'm sharing too much secrets. And there are more, and there are more, and there are more we can do with this. But we'll leave it as it is to them. But what you need to do, as you can see, I placed the Pitchfork tool. So what have I said to trader? I said to trader, once we count our wave, once we have validated our wave count, once we have forecast, okay, the next price move, what do? We put our Elliott wave analysis aside and we just concentrate on the price so we do not miss the information that the price is telling us. And one of the tools that Elliott wave trader must always use is what? The Pitchfork tool. So look how I place it on my chart. So if you want to know more, go to www.dayprotraders.com, dayprotraders.com, and check out the Pitchfork tool trading. 3 point we need to draw the Pitchfork tool. So I just use this 3.1, 2, 3. Look, so after the price start going up here, I'll draw that Pitchfork tool there. Look what the price has done. So look at that. He bounced on the edge of that Pitchfork tool, come back, retest the edge of the Pitchfork tool. Also the intersection between the moving average 20 and the Pitchfork tool, or any moving averages and the Pitchfork tool, any intersection between any moving averages and the Pitchfork tool is a hot spot trading zone. Look at that. Intersection. Didn't use this one. Here it break below and retest here. It retest. Intersection between the Pitchfork tool and any moving averages is a hot spot trading zone. So once we finish as an Elliott wave trader, we gather the information, we do our pronation. Now we concentrate price. We use the pitchfork tool to determine the possible path. Look at that. As the price, look at that, it's breaking. Look at that. It retests the top, but even near the median line, bounce up. Okay, look at that. Again, it crashed below the moving average. It crashed below the pitchfork tool. Look what it did. Break below. Ah, look at that. Retest. Yes, George. Now I believe you. You say that is what the price is doing all the time. Break below, retest. Break below, retest. You see what's going on here? So what I'm going to do, you don't have to use only one pitchfork tool. I can do another pitchfork tool like this. Yeah, it's your chart. Don't be afraid. Just draw on it. And if anyone say, why are you drawing all over the place? Just say, it's my chart. So with those 3 points, we can again draw a pitchfork tool. Are you with me? We can again draw a pitchfork tool. 3 points again. But the first pitchfork tool that I did put on my chart was useful up to this point, yes or no? Was useful, yes or no? Again, yeah, look at that. Yeah. Again, now we can choose. Now that the price crashed below this, now the correction has begun. So if the correction has started, you choose the top of the 5th wave as the first point of a new pitchfork tool. So we can do something like this. First point, top of the 5th wave. Second point, they move down, and then or something like this. And then again, we can draw again another a pitchfork tool because it's now going up, and we want to know, okay, the possible path that the price is likely to take. I don't want this video to be too long, all right? So this is how one can use the moving average 50, all right, to determine, okay, to detect, okay, the beginning of the Elliott wave correction after the Mochi wave or after, all right, an impulse wave. So with this new pitchfork tool, look at that. 1, 2, 3. Look here. Crash down, retest the median line. See? Now it's going up here. Now, what the price did here, didn't find resistance here. Which resistance are we looking at? This one. That's what we are now. So, after the area we count, what do? We just concentrate on the price and trade like a chartist, a technical chartist. That's what we do. All right? So this will conclude our discussion today about how to detect area weight corrective fares using moving average 50. If you have any question or suggestion, feel free to put in the comment section, and in due course I will be recording another video to answer your specific question. If this video has been truly useful to you, please let us know by giving us the thumbs up. If you dislike it, mark it down. If you think this is an essential tutorial, feel free to share with your friend on Google+, on Twitter, and also on Facebook. Before we wrap it up, so I was doing all this exercise on a monthly chart, we will be curious and go to the yearly chart to see the bigger picture. As you can see, look at my stochastic 833. Stay overbought. Trader have been following. I say probably this move here is an impulse wave, or probably this move here is a third wave or a multi wave. So when we are in a multi wave, when we have an impulse wave, when we have a third wave, there is a high chance that stochastic 833 will stay overbought for some time, especially during the third wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, going back again to the monthly chart, will become one of a higher degree. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 become one of a higher degree. And if the correction is completed, that correction will become 2 of a higher degree. We can have a WSY wave, corrective wave, which means a correction can take place for 5 years or more. Usually people are rushing and say that the correction is finished, and then they have a consolidation, and then they have the X, and then they have the Y wave, and all kind of complex wave forming the corrective phase. So do not rush after a trending phase to start buying and hold. Check the fundamental, check the market environment, and see what the future is holding for that financial instrument. So the financial instrument that we were analyzing today is AutoZone Incorporated, all right, EPIC AZO Alpha Zulu Oscar. So this will conclude our discussion today about how to detect the Elliott wave corrective fares using the moving average of 50. Until the next time, enjoy yourself and be very happy. We are the GSTW24 traders talking about how to detect the Elliott wave corrective fares using the moving average of 50. until the next time, enjoy yourself and be very happy. Happy trading to you all, and I will speak to you soon. Thank you for watching.